Race, otherwise known as the accessible scammer, the O.C.G, hopefully fucking alive. Uh, Such a great song. I'll just listen to it later. I know you're tired. Okay, now I'm live again. I know you're tired of loving with nobody to love. Fuck, the song's stuck in my head now. Shit. Okay, I gotta go around. Gotta go the long way. Get to where I need to go. If you know, you know. Maybe. I know you're tired. You're fucking shit. That song is stuck in my head now. Such a great fucking song. And you can say what you want to do about Kanye West's personality, but I don't think anybody can knock his fucking music skills. And in all fairness, he is mentally ill. So. Oh, hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, fucking PSN was down. PSN was down for nearly 24 fucking hours, man. It's crazy. Yeah, yeah, you went to that, con, right? I hope you had a great time, man. You better, with the money you probably dropped. that's cool. I think his birthday is around the same time as mine, if I remember correctly. I think I saw on a stream he said his birthday was in May. But yeah, he's great. I normally don't watch channels that, like, how do I put it, that break things down. You know, like, this explained. But, I watch a lot of his, shit. Which is a sign, you know, how much I think he's a cool dude. Him and, The Stupendous Wave, I watched so much of their shit. At one point, I think there's like one summer that I just fucking marathon their shit, just literally just kept it in the background. I would, you know. He's also the only person that I would like listen to somebody talk about like a fan fiction, because normally, yeah, fuck. Normally I don't listen to that shit, you know, like fan fiction-y. Oh, that's great. Yeah, some games on PS3 have separate data and trophy lists for digital and physical. It's super fucking weird, man. And it's not consistent. Oh, that's great. But normally when it comes to like fan fiction, I can't fucking stand it. You know what I mean? But his stuff is so good that I actually like a lot of his what ifs. Yeah. Honestly, the fact that like you made it into like way bigger of a deal than it needed to be. You're not on the Masked Singer, bro. Okay. Plus, he just has such like a soothing voice, you know what I mean? Which is always good. Well, I mean, especially if he's going to be doing stuff where you have to listen to his voice. But that's not a given, you know what I mean? There's some people who do YouTube that I think have an incredibly obnoxious voice. Like PewDiePie. I think PewDiePie's a cool dude. His voice irritates the fuck out of me. I know he can't help it. So it's not something I can hold against him, but yeah, it's grating. Or there's like a, you know, that like it's become a joke, almost like the YouTuber voice. 15 facts. And wondering why. You know what I'm talking about, right? The fucking weird ass. It's the fucking YouTube voice. Like for like the commentators, morbid facts. Or fucking I hate to rag on her again. Yeah, I hate to rag on her again because I know you like her, but fucking what's her name? Fuck, what's her name? God, I can't even remember her name. SS Sniper Wolf? Oh my god, I hate the way she talks.
You were not consumed.
The Sea City.
A place that has seen those riches.
In general, I don't really like the whole Valley Girl accent. That's what they call that. Well, it's like the modern version of it. I mean, she's just so fake, though, dude. Fake boobs, fake lips, fake everything. That just doesn't do it for me. I mean, if it does it for you, but it's like, you could find, like, way more attractive women that aren't fucking crazy. So it's like, yeah, she's moderately attractive, but for, like, every ounce of attractiveness, there's, like, 10 of crazy, so you can find somebody who's just as attractive and not fucking insane. Don't be Steph, bro. That's fine, I gotta go this way. And honestly, I'm trying to think of like a single, I guess you could say e-girl that I think is attractive. It's not very many of them. Probably Minx. I don't know, you know, just a Minx. She's pretty attractive. She's kind of a drunk, but she's honest about it, and she's not a bad person.
Good day, Miss.
This is no...
I do not...
I know the...
I most great...
But then again, I've never really thirsted over people online. I know there's a lot of people who just, like, fucking go crazy for fucking certain women online, and I've just never simped. Oh, hey, Felipe, it's good to see you, man. Heaven. 1 second. But yeah, I mean, just in general, I've never like, oh my god, I want to fuck this chick online. Like, I've never really, you know what I mean, or understood that behavior.
Hi, Dan. Oh, Annika.
That is no...
For sure.
I know the...
Fuck, I've never even, really, how do you put it? I've never done that for anything, really. I've never had that for games. I know I'm a gamer, you know, people are like, oh my god, Laura Croft. Not really my cup of tea, or, you know, anime. I know there's a lot of people who just, like, fucking... They literally will jerk off to anime chicks to the detriment of them getting real women. This is not me. I mean, I'm not trying to shame them. I find it a little bit cringy, but you know, you're gonna jerk to whatever you want to, as long as they're not hurting anybody. It's not kids. I don't fucking care. I'm just saying, it's not really been me, and I've never really gotten that mindset. Well, hot cosplayers are real women. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm talking about people like jerking off to a fucking anime character, Alex. You know what I mean? Or a video game character. I've just never understood that. I mean, I look at them and like, yeah, they're attractive, but I'm not like, oh my god. Like, it has to be a real woman for it to grab me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just... it has to be something that, like, I could at least achieve. I mean, I don't, like, majorly simp over actresses, but at least I get that more, if that makes sense, because, like, they're real. Even though it would never happen, there's at least some chance that you could possibly attain them. It's not, like, a fictional fucking character that, like, you could literally never get with. You know, at least for, like, Amaranth and all that, I don't like the E-simping and the E-thoughts and all that, but at least it's like, you know, they're a real woman. But, like, you know, and then when you're talking about jerking off the anime, half the time the chicks in anime are fucking lolly or little kid adjacent, and nah, I'm really not about that either. And once again, I don't think that lolly is pedophilia, but it's pretty fucking close, and it's much closer than I like. Like, obviously, people can jerk what they want to, but it's like, you're jerking to something that looks like a little kid. It's not technically illegal, but boy, it's not exactly right either. I mean, there is a distinct line between imaginary characters and real characters, real kids. And lolly is not hurting somebody to be made, which is why I said that it's adjacent. You know, if you're seeing a nude of a little kid, you had to hurt somebody to get that, the little kid, or somebody else did, and you're doing it. For a lolly character, it's somebody just drawing something. So it's like, I think it's disgusting, but it's not quite the same. You know what I mean? Like, it's adjacent, but it's not, you know, somebody who watches lolly's not the same as somebody who's actually fucked a little kid, or taken pictures of them, or shared CP, or some shit like that. And as much as I don't like lolly and all that shit, I find it creepy. At the same time, I also hate censorship. So, you know, if somebody wants to draw something like that, they can fucking draw something like that. But then I have the right to say that's fucked up. You know what I mean? I can't say, well, you can't draw that, because then that's fucking censorship. Somebody can draw really whatever they fucking want to. And on top of which, I think that's an important distinction to make, man, is the whole thing about freedom of speech. When most people say they're a proponent of freedom of speech, when most people say they're for freedom of speech, they're generally saying, well, I'm for freedom of speech unless I don't agree with it. I'm for freedom of speech, fucking period. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's something I find reprehensive, okay, I still think it should be allowed to be said, because that's the, freedom of speech is not in half measures. Everybody gets it, or everything, or nobody gets it for nothing. There are lots of things you can moderate, you can do a balance. Freedom of speech is not one of those things. It's all or nothing. And being a proponent of free speech means being a proponent of free fucking speech. So many people are like, well, I believe in freedom of speech until it's something I don't like. Then you don't believe in freedom of speech. And that's not saying that somebody should be above rebuke. I'm not talking about somebody who says, well, I hate what you just said. That's fine. You can say, I disagree with that all you fucking want to. I'm specifically talking about people who don't just say, well, I think that's disgusting. People who say, well, I want to take away your right to say this because I think it's disgusting. That's where it steps across the line, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, one of the main reasons why we have that, why freedom of speech is freedom of speech for everybody, is because what seems cool to you is offensive to somebody. Okay? You could say the most seemingly innocuous thing. Okay? I like pork. To a Jewish person, that's fucking heresy. You know what I'm saying? Literal blasphemy. They're not supposed to eat pork. You know what I mean? So anything could be offensive to somebody. So if we start drawing the line and say, this is cool, but this isn't, where do we stop? And who would have that supreme authority to decide what's cool to say, what's allowed to say, and what's not allowed to say for somebody? Nobody should really have that kind of power. And when you get to that place where somebody's literally dictating, well, you can say this, and you can't say that, and you can say this, but you cannot, that's when you get a king and a fucking despot. Or despot. So, the only way freedom of speech works, it really works, is for everybody, for everything. Even if it means somebody that you dislike says something that you dislike, you just gotta deal with it because it's that. Them being able to say that allows you to say your shit. You know, like, for example, I'll notice a lot of, there's a lot of LGBT people and a lot of LGBT pro people. So for people who aren't exactly gay, but, you know, big supporters of it, of course I'm a supporter of it, if people can, once again, fuck who they please, I don't give a shit. As long as it's not a kid or an animal, good to go. But they will try to censor people who are saying stuff that's anti-LGBT rhetoric. And don't get me wrong, I don't like that, okay? People can do what they want. I don't like somebody saying they're against it. I'm not against gay people at all. Like I said, what people do is what people want to do. Government, nobody should decide what somebody does with their body. If two consenting adults want to fucking dress up like Smurfs and jump on each other's balls, I don't care. But they won't just say, well, man, that's gross that this guy is anti-gay. They'll literally try to take away their platform, and it's like, that freedom of speech that allows him to say that it sucks that you're gay is the same thing that allows you to be gay and talk about it, and nobody can censor you. So when you try to take away free speech, you're ultimately hurting yourself. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Wow, that was brutal. This game has a lot of brutal fucking death animations, and I think that's gotta be one of the most brutal ones. I'm right there, I don't care. So, you know, like I said, it's really tempting to say, well, I don't think this is a good thing to say, so we're gonna make it so you can't say it. It's seemingly disgusting. But then, once you get that kind of power, once you do that thing, where do you stop? You know what I mean? And it doesn't stop. Once you give somebody the power to dictate what other people can say or think, it doesn't stop there. It never stops there. It is the definition of a slippery fucking slope. And that's how you can seemingly have people who's good. Well, I'm just trying to stop people from saying truly awful things. So it's like a good intention that fucking slides down. Oh, can you hear me? Am I coming through? Hold on, let me test my mic to make sure it's coming through. Motherfucker. Oh, okay. You know, and what some people don't realize is there is some real merit in the, how do you put it, in the saying, the devil you know, okay? Okay, I thought you couldn't hear me, that's why. My mic will randomly go out. Sometimes, I think it's like a glitch, and I won't know until somebody tells me, so I was making sure. It's happened a couple times. Very rare, but it does happen. Once I realized you were joking, yeah. But what I mean is, okay, I don't like racist people, okay? I think that everybody sucks equally. I fucking hate everyone equally, okay? And without getting on my soapbox, that people should be decided on merit. I believe in a meritocracy. That's what they call it. People should be judged by the contents of their character and what they do. Not where they're born, not how much money they have, not their skin color, not their sexuality. What they do. If you do great things, you're a great person. If you don't, then you aren't. We in society should focus less on social standing and more on social merit. The things that you have done. Obviously, it's not an ideal world we live in, and a lot of the time people will fucking get notoriety for shit, while somebody who works very hard doesn't, you know, like Kim Kardashian, who's famous for nothing. But in a just world, in a perfect world, or in my perfect world, people would be judged on the things that they did. The people who are at the top of society would be the people who contributed to most society, who were fucking awesome. And that's where America used to be fucking amazing, because we used to preach exceptionalism. That be the best you can be. Strive for greater heights. They called it American exceptionalism. And now, it's everybody gets a fucking participation medal. Everybody gets, you know, and I know this is a played out fucking argument, but it's true. Everybody gets a participation medal. You know, fucking bullshit. If you want to be special, fucking earn it. By being special. Like, you pick anything, and try to be the best you can, okay? Because I'll tell you what, you may not always succeed, okay? Obviously, very few people can be at the top level of any field, especially any competitive field. But even if you don't make it to the top, there is glory in the striving for the top, and trying and being as best as you can be. You're not good enough, okay? And, you know, and I'm not saying that. Everybody says, well, you're good enough as you are. No, you're not. But you can be good enough if you fucking try. And that's not talking about relationships, obviously. If you're in a relationship with somebody, you should be good enough for them. And if you're not, fuck them and get somebody else. I'm talking about in society, you are not good just as you are, just existing. Okay? And my criteria is incredibly fucking broad. You could be the best poet, the best artist, the best fucking hacky sacker. Just be the best, or try to be the best at what you can do. And that's something, you know, and it's something that's my philosophy. I am always trying to improve myself. Always. I'm always trying to learn more. I'm always trying to do more. I'm trying to be stronger, trying to be better. And sometimes I take it too far because I'm never satisfied. And I'm too hard on myself. I really am. Because I'll do something and it'll be like, fuck, I could have done this. And it kind of robs the joy of my accomplishments. But on the whole, I'm always striving to improve myself somehow. And that's what I'm saying. And not everybody can be the best. Everybody can fucking try to be the best. Yeah, I'm not trying to flex or anything. I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying it also is a bad thing, because it means I can never be happy with anything, even something that should be a cause for celebration. Like, I'll do something awesome, and I should celebrate it. Like, man, I just did something fucking dope. But in my head, I could have done more. And it robs the joy out of what should be good moments in my life, and doesn't really let me bask in what I've earned. You know what I'm saying? I'll earn a big milestone, and I won't enjoy it like I should, because I'm always pushing for more. And sometimes you just have to be happy with what you got. You know? And it's also, if you go too far in the other direction, you can just fuck yourself in general. You know? You'd be so focused on getting everything that you end up with nothing. So it is something that you have to do in moderation. Which, as somebody who suffers really badly with fucking O.C.G, is easier said than done. And I'm literally like hungry. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I'm relentless. And it can, it can also make people feel like you're not grateful. Yeah, they're loading up right now. Discord's being a slow bitch. It can make people feel like you're not grateful. Like, you know, somebody gives you something and you want more. And it's not that you're not grateful. You just want as much as you can get. But it comes across as not grateful. And that's also not a good thing to do, you know? So I've got to strive for that as well. Oh, that's cool. What are those pieces of German planes? That's awesome. A bat symbol, cool. The Empire, like, is that a playing card? Hey, you look good, man. I don't know why you waited fucking, like, 80 years to show your face, but you look good. And yeah, no wonder it takes you so long to take a shower, because you have to wash your fucking hair. God, the upkeep on that. Oh, man, I've never seen Star Wars Theory. Or not, Star Wars Theory, I'm sorry. Stupendous Wave. I've never seen his face. I didn't know he was a ginger. I mean, he's cool. God, they're also both super fucking tall. But yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm not gonna, like, suck your dick or anything about how you look. That's tough. Sorry.
I feared I would. I feared.
Eric.
I regret.
I must. Oh.
Mr. Has
Have you
remembered.
when you were not alone?
You are mistaken. I have always been alone.
Yeah, no, I understand, dude. I totally feel you, man. I don't, you know, it's gotta not be easy. I'd like to go to a con one of these days. Fuck, I've never even been to a concert.
It seems a sacred place of solitude and safety.
Yeah, I'm sure if I could get up the money and muster the effort to go, I probably could. It's just the problem with me is that I really am a homebody. I'm a person of comfort. I like things that I know. I don't do well in strange places, and I don't do well with travel. Once I'm like there, I'd be good, but in general, I'm not thrilled about travel and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, definitely. Like, it's good sometimes to get out of the house. I am a person who's all about creature comforts. And let me see, I'm trying to... He's like, don't you want to leave the house? No, I don't. And it's not like I'm a shut-in. I take the dog out, get the mail, pick up the trash, go to the store every day, so it's not like I stay inside all the time. I'm saying I don't like to, go super far from home. Okay, let's see. Like, I know some people do, it's not, my idea of a good afternoon is just, chilling. And my sister used to fucking exhaust me, because she's one of those people who has to be doing something 24 fucking 7. Okay, that's the first one. The second one, okay, the second one is... Okay. Alright. Oh, come here, go. No, or you can get down immediately after jumping up either as well. Fucking cats, man. I've already fought these enemies, that's why I'm just running past them. It's like I've already beaten them, I don't have anything to prove. This game is great, though. It's like, Metrovania and Bloodborne had a baby. Or can I parry this bitch? No, or I can die, I guess. Oh, and you were talking about what was your least favorite Super Saiyan form? And I know that was a few days ago that I thought about it, and without a fucking doubt, it's for me, it's Super Saiyan 3. I'm not thrilled with the super long ass hair, for one. Like, it's to the point where it would be in the way. Like, I like long hair, and then there's long fucking hair, for one. And for two, the no eyebrows really fucks with me. It just looks fucking weird. And, bit of a hot take. Probably my most favorite is Super Saiyan 4. I just love the fucking red look, the pissed off Goku. I don't know, I just like the look of it. Probably the only good thing that came from fucking GT. Super Saiyan 2 is just, like, not distinct enough, though. You know, it's like, it's almost indistinguishable from Super Saiyan 1. So it's like, I don't even understand the point of it, you know? Yeah, but that's just my opinion. And it's not technically a Super Saiyan form, but I also like, fuck, I'm trying to, yeah, but that's like such a minor thing, though. Did that really deserve like an extra fucking number? Ugh, damn it. If you look at like all the other Saiyan forms, each one is like a big jump and really different, and then that one is fucking not. It felt almost like a sidestep. Damn it. I didn't get close enough. Son of a whore. I really like the fusion between Trunks and Gohan with the purple hair. I just thought that was cool as a kid. Fuck me. And I'm still wondering what the fuck was with the purple. Well, Trunks' hair is kind of purple-ish. It's also kind of blue. Yeah, I just thought it was weird how the hair turns purple, but it's cool. Plus, it has a fucking sword. So, like a Super Saiyan with a sword? I just really like swords, as superficial as that sounds. And it sucks that he's dead. Akira Toriyama. He had such a profound impact on anime, you know? And gaming as well. I'm not sure if you're familiar, but he did a lot of fucking games. Chrono Trigger, he did the art style for. He was the art director on nearly all of the Dragon Quest games, which I knew a guy who literally started playing Dragon Quest because he's like, this looks like Dragon Ball Z. Little did he know, because Kid was the fucking art director. And Dragon Quest is the best-selling game in Japan ever. Not a joke. Ever. And one of the best-selling games of all time. So, Chrono Trigger, widely regarded as one of the greatest games ever made. He was the art director on that. And I agree, Chrono Trigger, shit. I know you like his anime and stuff, of course you do. I'm just saying, I didn't know if you knew the impact that he had on gaming, because it was pretty big, and I don't think he gets enough credit. Like, he did a lot of games. And he was super fucking prolific. Honestly, like, I mean, he just never stopped. Like, even when he said he was going to retire, he just never stopped working. Which is super admirable. God damn it. They put you so close to the edge when you come out of the screen, sometimes you walk off the ledge before you even realize it. One of my few things I hate about this game. It's a great game. And it's from a first-time developer. It's like 7 people in this game, so I'm more forgiving of flaws and shit. It's honestly really good. I hope they make more games. But yeah, Akira Toriyama just never fucking stopped. I mean, he was even doing Dragon Ball Daima, it's called, right when up until he died. I think he finished the first season, so... what a squad. Fuck, I didn't, yeah. Those guys live to jump scare you. Fucker. Not a big deal. And he lived a long, full life. I think he was in his 70s or 80s, so at least he had a good run. That's all we can really hope for. It's still crazy to me that pretty much the best-selling manga of all time, and one of the best-selling anythings of all time, is fucking One Piece. I know people love One Piece, I didn't think it had that level of impact. I've always heard 99% of people talk about Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm talking about anime, Pokemon, not fucking One Piece. Like, I've only met a few people in my life, even in anime clubs, that loved One Piece. So I thought it was popular. I didn't think it was, like, over 500 million fucking copies sold. Literally, over 500 million copies of One Piece sold. And steadily rising. I don't think it's ever been out of print. Ever. So it's just like, I knew it was popular, but because most of the people I've talked to, like Dragon Ball Z, like this, that, I had no idea the fucking extent. I mean, people treat the writer of One Piece like he's fucking Jesus over there. I mean, goddamn, 500 million? I mean, it doesn't matter what you're looking at. 500 million sold of anything, man, is fucking insane. But I don't think I would like One Piece, honestly. I mean, I'm not gonna say it for sure, because I could be wrong. But in general, I've said it before, and I've told you, and I'll probably say it again a million times. My taste in anime leans toward the more serious and relatively more grounded anime. Obviously, they're always going to be out there. None of them are realistic. But still, like, compared to Dragon Ball Z, Full Metal Alchemist is a lot more realistic and centered. And when they have anime that's just like super peppy and lighthearted, I'm not a fan. Like, I mean, I don't hate it, but it's just like, I'm not a fan of the silly shit. And I understand why people are a fan of it, you know, but One Piece seems like the definition of that. You know what I mean? Like, just ridiculous and silly and over the top, and I understand why people like that, but it's not really my cup of tea, on top of which, I don't like filler in anime, like, almost never, and from what I understand, it's fucking loaded with it, and on top of which, I don't like animes, or shows, really, in general, that, beat around the bush, and don't have a central theme. Like, I'm all for backstory, characterization, motivation, and all that, you know, like, details matter. But I'm talking about, like, when you have a show that has no central plot hook, and it just kind of meanders about, if that makes sense. Like, there's no central arc to lead it, and from what I've seen, the creator of One Piece, from what I've read, which obviously I'm not like super well versed on One Piece, it doesn't have a central story arc. It just has a bunch of stuff that happens along the way, and they haven't even said what the One Piece is, even after all these fucking years. So, it to me sounds like the plot would be super meandering and not have any focus, and I just wouldn't like that because then it all feels like filler. But then I understand some people like that, you know? And it is about a bunch of sailors sailing around, so it's kind of hard to keep a central thread when it's just about them getting into shit. But I like, even if the plot has different stops along the way, to have one central thorough line to keep it guided. We're at point A, we're getting to point B. We can wander around, we can go up here, we can go down here, but we're still moving towards point B. You know what I'm saying? There may be detours along the way, but there's a central thread, and it just seems like One Piece doesn't have that. I also prefer animes that are shorter, because I've seen that the longer they get, the more they tend to lean on the filler, and I don't like filler. If they could have a super long anime that wasn't filler, I'd love it. But it's like every time you see, oh, the anime has 1,000 episodes, it's like, okay, like, how much of those are filler? Because I'm going to say it's probably a lot. And, you know, it would be one, okay, and here's another problem with filler. If it was the creator making the filler, I'd be like, okay. But almost always, when you see filler in an anime, it's not from the creator. It's because they wanted to do the anime before the manga was finished. So they then have to buy time while the guy's writing the novels and some of those authors can take a really long time to do what they're doing. Like Berserk. You know, the guy, the Kentaro Madahiro, I think was his name. I'm sucky with Japanese pronunciation. He was a notorious perfectionist, just in general. Just as a matter of course. But, he got older and he slowed down, so there would be a long wait between volumes, and people just understood because he was, you know. So, yeah. You know, and that's why there's 2 Full Metal Alchemists, because Full Metal Alchemist was ridiculously popular from the word go. And they wanted to make a show, but they hadn't finished writing the show or the manga. So, you know, the first half of the original Fullmetal Alchemist show is great. But then they honestly maybe took took a route that was worse than filler, because they got to the point where they had outpaced the manga, and rather than like, oh, we're gonna buy time with all these pointless episodes, they just said, we're just gonna wing it now and do whatever we want to do without any involvement from the original creator. And besides the fact that I fucking hate that, just in its entirety, there's also the fact that the actual creator of Full Metal, right, who's a woman, I forget her name, but she's super great. She had a plan from the very beginning. Many animes, Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, didn't have a central idea of where it was going to end. She did. She may not have had all the details, and she wanted to leave herself space, but she knew in her head where this was going to end up. So she was planning for that from the very fucking beginning. And that's one of the things that makes Full Metal so satisfying to read, watch, because there's so much foreshadowing and stuff from the very beginning, because she knew where it was going to end up from the start. So not only is it just done without the involvement of the creator in the second half of the original show, but because she had that ideas and was seeding it throughout, and the first half is faithful, it means that besides the fact that they just winged it with the second half is not congruent with the first half. There's all kinds of dead ends and plot threads that went nowhere because they followed the first half of her story very closely and then went off rails for the second half. And that's why I tell anybody, if you're going to watch Full Metal, watch Brotherhood, because after the manga was finished, they went back and did another one, Brotherhood, that was faithful beginning to end. With the original manga, it's like halfway through, it's like it becomes a different show. It's, what the fuck is this? And I'm a stickler for authenticity and adaptation. I just, if you're going to translate something from one medium to another, it should be as faithful to the original as possible. Obviously, some things need to be changed, or condensed into runtime, or because things that work in certain mediums don't work very well in others. Things that might work well in a game don't work well in a movie. So honestly, just out of necessity, some things have to change. But when it's all fucking possible, 9 times out of 10, original as you can possibly be. So on the face of it, I don't like it when they go off the script. So with Full Metal Alchemist, them just, oh, we're gonna do whatever now, just, I loathe it. Of course, that's just me, and I have heard people passionately defend the original, but nah. For me, it's Brotherhood or fucking go home. Oh, sweet. Deep background shortcut. Oh, yeah. That's a Souls player's favorite word. Shortcut. I don't know. No. Sorry, Master, being a whore. Gotta never lose me for doing my sons of deals and do them. Gotta never lose me for doing my sons of fucking deals. Okay, let me see. Oh, yeah, okay, I gotta grab that bomb and I gotta carry it down. So I can light the last brazier. Boom. I think it's right there. I feel like I'm about to do a boss fight. This is please give me for doing my so deals and do. Where is it? Fuck. Hold on. Where is it? Fuck. I gotta charge my phone. It's getting battery. Shit's looking away. Da, da, da. There we go. Let me look at the. I forget where that fucking door is. Oh, it's okay. It's right there. Gotcha. That's not that bad. I can do that. Just fucking got an everybody's a game for doing something in deals. It's so fun. Yep, we're about to have a boss fight.
Leave this place. It is not a destination for a cursed traveler.
Who are you? What is the meaning of these words you utter?
Evil took it in its grasp. Its whispers remain under the ground. And soon you will join them. For your blood is that of an impure design.
Well, fuck you.
You must cease in your endeavors, for it will be the end of you. Your soul will be the next to perish, by my own hand.
Okay. Oh, that bitch healed twice. Oh, you're so dead. Oh, she healed a third time. What a cunt. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Ah, you bitch. Yeah, fuck you!
You will regret this, foolish traveler. Curse you. Your own arrogance blinds you.
Okay, now we're doing another boss, I guess. The main boss of this region. Oh, shit! Okay. Manfred the Accursed. Oh, great, he can... fucking... Yeah, I was already downtrodden from that bitch. Oh boy. Oh, shit. Oh, come on! What? Now he's making shadow doubles? Oh, that's bullshit. Come on! Oh, you massive bitch. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, MGS4. Yeah, oh shit, did you see? Volume 2 looks like it's gonna come out pretty soon. It got leaked. Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 4, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, Metal Gear Solid 5, like a remaster of 5. Because, you know, obviously you can play it on PS5 technically, but it's the PS4 version. This would be like a souped-up PS5 version, as well as it being on Switch for the first time. And then there are probably more games. Because the 3 main games, the original collection was 1, 2, and 3, but then they had the other games, you know, Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2, and the NES version, so those are the main games. There'll probably be more. I'm hoping the Twin Snakes will be on there. Fuck. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, the Twin Snakes. It's never been re-released, that would be fucking amazing. And that could be a bonus game, like I said. Technically, Volume 1 was 3 main games, 1, 2, and 3, but then it also had Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2, and the NES versions of both, which are separate games. So technically, even though they advertised 3 games, it had 7. So the Metal Gear 4, Metal Gear 5, and Peace Walker are the marquee titles. I'm sure there'll be more. Everything. Fuck! Yeah, I have to come back after I've upgraded and leveled up a little bit for that one. Actually, let me see. Hold on.
Kneel before the goddess.
Sweet.
I am gratified to...
Oh, fuck off.
This is the first occurrence. I feel peace upon my heart. Ladak's destruction is inevitable after he... after all he has done.
I leveled up a good chunk and got more healing items, so I should be good to go now. Oh, I can hope. Let me see.
committed to your side.
You still there, Alex, man?
Still seeing we will be committed.
Okay. No, I was gonna say, dude, the new Tomb Raider collection is, dropping on, the Valentine's Day, so next Friday at like 10 a.m. my time, well, our time, we're in the same time zone. So if you could pop in for that, that'd be great. If not, I understand. You know, because I've been playing the first remaster a lot. You know, 1 through 3. And I think they did a fantastic job. Well, 4 through 6 is coming. Fuck. And it's even more ambitious. Obviously, all 3 games are getting a massive overhaul, but Angel of Darkness had a lot of great stuff, but it was criminally unfinished, notoriously unfinished. They actually finished all the content, removed the bugs, added the cut content back. It's great. So it's not just like a super awesome remaster with modern amenities. It's like the director's cut, the version we should have got, never did. Fucking stoked for it, honestly. I mean, it's Aspire, dude. The same guys who did the first collection and the Story Remaster and a bunch of other games. Like, we've talked before about how they are really good at remasters. So, their previous track record leads me to believe it's gonna be good. And I mean, the Story Remaster collection came out just a few months ago, and they did a really fucking great job with that, so... They didn't really mess up. They just didn't anticipate the demand, dude. That's really all that happened. The actual remaster was good. Like I said, you have to understand, man, they're like a small, like, 20-person team. And it became one of the most played games on Steam. They just weren't expecting that level of traffic, dude. None of their other games had even come close. And from their perspective, they didn't think it was going to be that big. And they fixed it. Fuck! Ah! Yeah, shit. Shit on right at the fucking gate. This one's really gonna fucking give it to me. Okay. I got this. Okay. I do so well and then I just die. Fucking piece of shit. That's cool. Nimbus, give me. Shit. What a bitch. Fuck! So close, you gotta be kidding me! Fuck! What a bitch! Fuck. I know you're tired of loving. Are you looking? Nobody to love. Nobody. Yeah! Fuck you! Suck a dick! Ah. Oh. Oh fuck, I can double jump now. Sweet. And you get those shadowy wings, that's super cool. Oh shit, that's right, I need to go do that real quick. There's a time-sensitive thing. God, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously double jump is standard fare, but it's pretty fucking cool. Ah, shit, I went the wrong way. Fuck. This is one of the only missiles in this game. After you get the double jump, you gotta pretty much go right away and get this tome, or this guy's gonna die and you won't get the quest line, and I'm getting the fucking platinum. Other than that, the game doesn't have very many missiles, thank God. Here we go, that's the tome I need, and then now I just go back down the elevator and I should be good to go.
We cross paths one. Ah, yes. The text written in this tome is one of rare origin. There is more to find, but is far below the floors of a sacred place. A wet, dank chamber. With these pages, I will learn what I must to cross myself. The light of Ilaris will illuminate the path to salvation.
Now there's a lot of shit I can unlock. With a double jump, like a lot. And I'm just unfogging the map. And you get a lot of lift with that double jump too. Let me see places that I missed that I can go back and get shit in. Let's see. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, a bunch of stuff here. Let's get that.
Julius, can you hear me?
Shit. Alright, I'm gonna end this part here. I'll be back in a little bit. I have to take my medicine and walk the dog. I'll be back if you want to join. If not, I understand. But yeah, I gotta go.